In life, we'll have highs and lows. Everything can change in our lives from one moment to another. For example, one week you were like the happiest person in the world, then the next week you got your heart broken, maybe you lost your job, as if a barrier appeared out of nowhere. When that barrier appears is when we are at our lowest. Life doesn't make any sense and we feel lost. That's what happened to me. Since the start of this school year, I had a lot of changes in my life. For example, when I went to school, I would always go with my sister. I mean, it's not really something that is important, but for me, at least, it was a big change. Pretty much all of my sisters were now going to different places than me. My younger sister now has a different schedule than me, and my other sisters were now going to university, so I would always go alone to school. Then I also had a change in my friend group. My class, that was like really close to each other, now got separated, and because of this separation between our class, my friend group got separated too. And also, since this is my last year of school, a lot of problems started to appear. Like, for example, what will I do after I finish school? And since I don't think I want to go to a university, my parents started to pressure me to go to a university and kind of try to force me into doing it, which gives me more anxiety. And not just them, also my teachers. But these problems didn't just appear out of nowhere. At least these like problems about my anxiety, what will I do after I finish school, already appeared in my summer holidays. And those summer holidays were probably the worst ones that I ever had. Crying almost every week because of my anxiety and many other problems. Even with all of these changes in my life, I still tried to adapt to it, in which was really difficult. Because of school, I needed to adapt a new routine. Of course, it was difficult because of the problems that I already had and that would appear after. Possibly the one problem that broke me was one from school. For context, I was trying to change subjects from biology to physics. I think I mentioned it in another video. While trying to change these two subjects, I had to go through a lot of things. I tried to speak with my teacher and she couldn't help. So I tried to speak with my school. Then they tried to do it, and after a few weeks they gave me no response. Then I needed to try to talk to my principal of my school to just speak about this. This problem was really small and it just turned into a bigger problem. And with all of the other problems in my life, it was just as if a barrier appeared out of nowhere, a barrier that I could not break. And after this, the problems that I already had before and after just hit me at once. All of this pretty much broke me. Every week I was pretty much crying. I couldn't sleep properly. I was always waking up in the middle of the night, pretty much with a lot of anxiety, and I just felt lost. And I just felt like as if I was dead. Every day, every week, like this. Until a certain day. It was in the middle of the night, like 3 a.m. I just woke up and I felt like as if I was dead. I couldn't even open my phone. I just didn't get the feeling to go to like scroll on YouTube or Instagram. And the only thing that I wanted to do was nothing. That's when I remembered that I had like a Bible app on my phone. And because of my curiosity, I opened the app. And that's when I found this quote. The Lord is close to those who have lost courage. He saves those who no longer have hope. And what a coincidence that was. After I read that quote, it felt like as if everything around me stopped. That quote affected me for the rest of the week. After some days, while I was working out, I just felt the urge to break down into tears. But this time it was different. Instead of feeling lost, I got the feeling of hope and that I could change my life. So the thing that I did was start to pray. I asked God to fix my problems, and I felt like as if God was present. So the only thing that I did was ask for help. Since I tried everything and I couldn't find a solution, I just asked God to do it for me. And guess what? After a few days, like the next Monday, everything was suddenly fixed. Most of the problems that I had, like the biology and physics, was fixed. Maybe it was a coincidence, but I don't think it was. What I want you to get from this video and this quote is that is in this moment where you are at lowest that God is closer. So have hope, have courage, and don't give up. If your heart is broken and your spirit is crushed, just know that you are in good hands. God is near and He will not abandon you. Every time that you are lost or you are at your lowest, always remember that God is near. And if you need help to break the barrier, don't use your strength, but use God's strength, because it's far more greater than ours. And that's what I did, and guess what happened? It fixed all of my problems. Even if you're not religious, I still think you should try this. And that is it for the video. Before I end this video, I just wanted to say sorry for the lack of videos. I didn't post a lot of videos these weeks because I was going through a lot of stuff in my life, like for example exams, tests, and some family problems. But I will try to give more videos throughout the weeks. In conclusion, if you are at your lowest and just feel like giving up, just remember that God is near you. So have faith in Him and He will help you. I hope you understood this video and I also hope you liked it. I hope you have a great day and remember, God bless you.